Nah, man, I'm twisting nipples. You see how? You see why Sami holding his chest right there? I pinched that shit. That's how he lost the match. Ready to the ring.
Hey, you're the nipple pincher. That's been going. That's been building from this community for years.
Hey, Marcus, we all got secrets.
Nipples.
Ryan was the Woo Baron. I'm the nipple twister. What can I say?
He twisted Eric. I never did.
Trick Williams wins the Fatal 4-Way at Saturday main event.
Trick Williams will win the Fatal 4-Way at Saturday main event.
Incorrect.
Nah, he ain't doing it.
Yeah, but he looks like a million bucks. Everybody, welcome to the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast, where I wear a t-shirt that should be retired, but I have not yet. I am Eric.
It's a dirty ass. It looks like a dirty ass t-shirt.
That t-shirt looked like it'd been stained and everything.
Yeah, I've seen Luke Harper in cleaner shirts.
Well, I would have put out this t-shirt has probably been on more podcasts than myself. But I'm joined by.
You try and wash a window with that shirt.
That was Lord Manny Hayes right there.
He set the bar right there.
And the person who's talking about the bar being set is the one and only Marcus, the grand finale. And when we come together, we form the Sharpshooters. And before we even jump into this episode, for anyone who's new to this, just know that we do a live stream on most Saturdays or a watch along. And then they do shows on Tuesdays and Wednesdays covering wrestling. And also, if you cannot join us on YouTube, you can also subscribe to us in any podcast of choice of yours, because the audio of the episode is available usually by the next day. So with that,
and if you listen to the audio, can you just leave a comment on YouTube video, because I need to know who actually listens.
We're gonna get the same person. It's gonna be Vamp Rock.
No, believe it or not, the numbers went up by 2. It went up by 2. So that's why I wanted to make sure I let people know there is an option for the audio, because you know what? It might be hard to stay on YouTube for an hour and a half. Listen to 3 guys talk about professional wrestling. Well, actually, correction. 3 guys talk about wrestling 25% of the time, and then everything else outside of that.
Yeah, you guys weren't talking about show that watch along, by the way, for the Smackdown. I was like, they weren't even talking about the show. Every time I tuned in, it was never about Smackdown.
It was on commercials, Marcus. What can you say?
Yeah, I don't believe in commercials. Many don't have commercials.
Yeah, we had commercials, man. We had a lot of Toot the Sweet.
No.
Well, anyway, so
Marcus. Before we go, Eric, I want to say I appreciate you showing up for that watch, supporting the boy Manny, who was going to do that alone. And I didn't know how that was going to work, but you came in there, supporting the clutch. And Eric, I am now going to award you the Nobel Podcast Prize right here. This is my second place trophy that I got for poker that I am going to give you that you didn't earn because
we got full circle with it,
because you deserve it for all your hard work and operations. So, but here's an award you didn't earn or win, but I'm going to give it to you anyway.
Now that you got 4K camera, put that trophy into the screen and show the scripture.
I just want to point out, Marcus.
We can easily change that Marcus the girl to Eric the titty pincher.
Marcus, I accept your award, but I also want to, Marcus, give the award back to you for being one of the more saltiest individuals who kept popping in on the live stream to talk about what me and Manny weren't talking about.
During a commercial break, I'm talking to Eric about mac and cheese I had, and then he pops in like, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. You're not talking about no wrestling. You're talking about mac and cheese.
I showed up when I show up. I was on break, and I was like, "Hey, let me support the show." Let me comment and let me see who's doing this. And I came in full support.
Marcus, ring the alarm. Manny, you asked for it. Kane says, when I listen via the Apple Podcast app, I also leave a rating for you guys. And he gave a thumb up emoji.
Do that too. Yeah. Leave a rating on Apple Podcasts if people still do that.
I haven't even looked at that. I don't even know what's going on over there.
And then J.K. Smush coming in early. He says, good morning/evening. How long will it be before Ric Flair is doing a commercial for Knock Off the Pins? Why the Packers forsake you like that, Marcus? And Man U downs Man City in the Derby.
Manny, please don't. There was no rhythm in that Raise the Roof whatsoever.
Wow.
There was no soul in that. When you raise the roof, you got to bring Shane McMahon level.
Well, speaking of having no soul, I'm going to turn over to our investigative reporter, Marcus, the grand finale, as he went down on assignment and he decided on his Thursday he would go and see what the premiere of TNA Impact would be like on AMC. Marcus, the floor is yours. Please give us a report because in the caption, you gave us a teaser, brother. We're turning it over to you.
Most of it's in the caption.
Eric, I need to make Marcus more comfortable while he watches this. There was too many empty chairs when TNA was on, so.
God damn!
It's like you're there.
God damn! Man, I didn't think you were going that hard on TNA.
Mark, I kind of want you to be like the newscast on the side. Well, I'm here reporting about TNA. It was definitely the sound.
Well, hold on. There we go. Thank you, Eric, for passing me this. It was an experience Thursday live here in Dallas. We had a very ruckus crowd, very ruckus, very anxious crowd before the show. They were all looking forward to the show, and all the stars that weren't going to be there. They tried, and they were like, "Oh, this is just a convention with athletics." That's what this was. It was a wrestling convention with athletics. It was old. They didn't debut anybody. I mean, they debuted people, but it was like, okay. It just seemed like the WWE screwed them over. They shouldn't have took Leon from them. The Rascals contract expired. I don't know why they book a match where you can have a match and then not have this week. The Inspiration were on their way out in this night. This is their last night in TNA, so they need to get the belts off them. I don't understand why they came to this show so unprepared, and they said the only thing we want is AJ Styles, but they had to sell their soul and the only potential future star they may have in Leon Slater to the WWE to get this deal done. This is outrageous. This is poor management, and TNA is who we thought they were, and they're back with the ball. They had a chance to be number 2 in the world. They had a chance to be number 2 promotion in the world, but they decided to squander that and not feature any of their major stars. Hell, I didn't even get Top Dollar on this show. I didn't get Dolph Ziggler on this show. I got Mustafa, but he's in a tag match. They did so many matches far in between. They did an ad for one of the shows that CM Punk is featured on, but CM Punk couldn't bother to be there. They had stars I have seen, but I've never actually cared about to actually get an interview with them, do stuff. It was an absolute train wreck and an abomination of a debut of an episode. This was like they need to be on Destination America, but even that might be too good for them. Like, they came zero prepared. The budget wasn't increased. They had a very small budget. I thought this is the worst debut ever. If I'm Tony Khan watching this, I go, shit. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Can I ask a question, though, Marcus? How was Tom Phillips?
That's who he was. It's nothing exciting. I feel like the commentary didn't get good to the main event when Bully Ray joined it.
So
they booed Dixie Carter. They had no class. This company wouldn't be here on this network without Dixie Carter. They booed the shit out of her. She was just a sweet old lady.
Mark, so what I can interpret from your analysis is that TNA had an opportunity to lay groundwork to put their identity of what type of company, what type of wrestling company they would be going forward on AMC. And they decided not to do that, and they just shitted the bed. They just didn't do anything.
Wrestling, Eric. They only had 3 matches on a 2-hour show.
Oh.
Yeah. Eric, they shit the bed, they shit the couch, they shit the trash cans, they shit the microwave, they shit the toaster, they shit the fridge, they shit on Manny's dog. That's how much they shit it. It was just everywhere.
Like the shit in Nancy Pelosi office on January 6th.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, though, with having such a bad premiere, you could only go up from there. You could only go up.
Yeah, but the people that were tuned in for the first time are kind of going like, never come back to that.
Marcus,
I kind of would never come back to that.
Marcus, I'm going to be honest. The people who tuned in are people who were going to watch it anyway. It's wrestling fans or wrestling fans, because it was people like you who was like, let me see what this shit is. And it's like, oh my God, let me hop on the X. Let me hop on Threads. Let me hop on whatever form and talk about how bad TNA is, because that's what people do. That's what they do.
Yeah, but it's rare when a debut episode is that bad. Yeah. Like, never go that bad. I don't know. Like, Raw debut on Netflix, I will say it's not the best wrestling show. But it did at least have an energy of like, hey, this is new.
But at least they tried.
Yeah. TNA showed up as if, hey, you know what? It's Thursday night, man. Ain't nobody watching us like they usually do. And throughout their show with like distracted fit. Like, I was like, there was nothing to be happy about this.
All right, so I guess
my viewpoint on this was they had at least maybe a week to realize that some of these problems are going to occur and rebook the show. It felt like they closed the book last week when they booked it, came this week and was like, oh, we don't have this person. Oh, we don't have that person. And then didn't do anything. Because like, if this Leon Slater thing is true about the visa issue, and then him being at home and he couldn't go to America, so he had to, so WWE were like, oh, just go to this show, which I think is a lie.
Okay, so hold on.
Let me finish this point before you go, Eric.
No, I was going to say it could be truthful.
It could be true, but they knew for at least 3 days, because that was in a news cycle for 3 days.
Yeah.
They had 3 days to do some alternative booking for that.
Well,
just give me another match.
When you're friends with the president who runs the immigration office and say, hey, Donald, I need you to stop this person's visa for going through for a couple of days just so he can be on SmackDown. I mean, you never know what favors he might call in.
You ain't got to go that far. You can just simply lie about it. You don't have to go to Poopy Donnie up there and be like, hey, I need help. Let's do this ruse. It just seems very expensive for no reason. No.
But I mean, you know,
this week they had a chance to do Audible.
This week also had a lot of musical chairs when it came to people and which company they work for, because on that same episode of TNA, I believe Sonya Deville and Cora Jade made debuts. Impact, whatever her name is.
Say her name, Elena Black.
Elena Black. Then we also learned that, as you guys mentioned earlier, that the Rascals have now signed with AEW. And then you learn that Hobbs, although he's going to probably appear on Collision tonight because it'll be his last appearance, he is now done with AEW and probably WWE bound. With all of this going on, the one thing that I can say about all these people changing places is that none of these people are Impact players, in my opinion. And I don't think anything is going to be a difference. I just don't know. I just think that when you have the story that Triple H wants to sign black bodybuilder, Hobbs fits that narrative perfectly. And he's from Oakland.
Hold on. So we're in the blackening stage of WWE. If you like it over WWE, I like it like I like my salmon blackened. So that's the way we get in WWE at this current stage, in which they're bringing in all these black talents where they have a bunch of black people already. Just use them. Like, I'm not asking for
the tryout people. They've obviously exhausted the black talent that they currently have, and they need to replace them.
They are tired of the blacks they got. We need new blacks. But I'm like, you have an influence of black talent that you're not using and that you're starting to all of a sudden use. And I feel it's stupid that they're going to emphasize the black talent. I just think you should be emphasizing on who's the best. Don't go out your way to fight racism with racism.
All right, Kane says it wasn't only a Leon with the visa issues. Dana Luna also, I believe she didn't answer an open challenge. So it could be more of a TNA backstage administration problem. Yeah, Carlos Silva, who you guys praised last week, probably can't get the job done.
Hold on.
Betty pointed a finger.
My praise of Carlos Silva, okay? Who I believe should have been a promoter of the year. He got a show on a good cable network. They were on the ground up. He used that to be, but it all seemed to backfire in his face on this night. All his problems came ahead, and now he has lost the best booker of 2020.
I can't believe I said fuck Silva last week.
You might have said that. But, question I have for you, Manny, is that do you think Hobbs in WWE will be anything special, or do you think it's just another big guy coming into the company and we'll see where he goes from there?
Until proven that Triple H can book consecutive black males, I feel like he is going to be just stuck in the mid card like he is in AEW.
And Marcus, I'm going to have a little different question for you.
No, let me finish. Yeah,
because I think we've seen everything we have seen that Hobbs can possibly do in AEW. I mean, he ain't a great talker. From what it sounds like, he's going to WWE on big money. That's why he stayed. He didn't re-sign with AEW because I'm sure Tony would have offered him quite a lot of money. So you can't send him to It seems it doesn't seem logical to send him to NXT to sharpen up his game. So it seems like he's going to go to the main roster, and I think he may fail.
Well,
I think he
Marcus,
may fail.
Manny kind of alluded to the question I was going to ask you. Rumors are reporting that he will bypass NXT, where I think he should go to be with Ricky Starks to maybe give him a little bit more oomph to him. But he may go straight to SmackDown, Marcus. With Trick and possibly Hobbs being on SmackDown, Trick outshines Hobbs so many ways.
Yeah,
unless,
you know what? Hold on. Oh,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
unless Hobbs becomes Trick Muscle.
They finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. No, I feel like him going to the main roster, they can all succeed, people. It don't just have to be one black person, okay? It don't have to be one Hispanic person. It doesn't have to be one Asian person. It doesn't have to be one white person. Maybe the best can succeed in their best role. Maybe that could be the case. But
you tell that to the IWC. They don't want to listen to that bullshit. How dare you?
No, but
wait.
hold on. Let me finish. It's up to Triple H and the team of creative and Road Dogg and whoever else he has in his minions of how they use people. They can either do what they do with Trick and, either have him in a situation to succeed, put him in situations to succeed, or they can do him like Julia and just put her in situations to fail over and over again. I'm just saying, you don't know how they're going to book, and they don't know where they're going to go with anywhere. And me personally on Hobbs, I've been tired of Hobbs for about a year or two. Like, I don't think there's anything there. I think that he needed to go to NXT and develop more because I've seen all of Hobbs in AEW, and it ain't much. It's more of he can do a belly flip. He looks strong. He ain't going to sell for a bit. He have a menacing look. He looked the part, but he hasn't grown since the first time I saw him show up.
Now, I apologize if I'm
incorrect. You found out he got shot.
No, apologize.
I haven't liked it since I got sick of the no sell. It's in the no sell that he got to take a chair shot and then he just looks at him. And I'm like, he does it 10 times a match to the point where you got to do something else.
I think it's safe to say that Hobbs, especially for me, he became the Damien Priest of AEW. It's like I just didn't need him on TV. I think he's probably one of the only AEW wrestlers who's been a part of every faction that has ever been created in AEW. I think he's been in every faction, like every last one of them. But then J.K. Smush says that they could have kept Bobby if they were going to get Hobbs. Not necessarily. Hobbs is a little bit younger than Bobby, so
not even a little bit, probably 20 years.
I know, but
20 years younger than him.
Yeah, Bobby's like 50, I think.
And then we
Hobbs
look at Bobby.
30.
Bobby's on the shelf. So Marcus, now I started with Manny
Bobby
about
left
Hobbs.
WWE. Bobby left WWE because Bobby was more of a Vince guy than he was a Triple H guy.
Yeah,
and Triple H wasn't going to use Bobby the way Vince was going to use Bobby. So that's essentially why him and MVP left.
So Marcus, AEW signed 4 wrestlers to replace Hobbs, known as the Rascals. Do you see?
That's not a replacement for Hobbs.
I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Do you see them making any type of impact in AEW? Or do you see them disappearing after they make their debut?
No, I believe they're going to be more effective than Hobbs in the AEW verse. However, I don't think they're going to do shit. They're going to be on Ring of Honor in a week. And they're going to be fighting Skyflight. And they're going to have amazing matches that no one ever sees. That's where I see it happening. Welcome, Wesley. You're the new AR Fox. Welcome, Myron G. You're the new Dante Martin.
But they already have the Rascals. They're called not Top Flight.
Skyflight.
No, what's
Jet Speed?
Jet Speed.
That's different. They on speed and the Rascals on that weed. So it's
I just hope
Jet Weed.
Just maybe Wesley and Ricochet can have a fight backstage. I don't know. Just.
I mean, they beat before. I think that I find this is a better fit for them anyway. Like, this is more athletics than it is personality and character. So they can go out there. They give a bunch of great matches and shows to people, and they can fight the Callis family and whatnot. And I think we'll be good. I'm happy for them.
They'll
they
probably
found
be
each
in
other
the Callis family, and they'll be in the Callis family.
They need some blacks in the Callis family. Let's add one.
I'm tired of the Callis family getting people. Since we're already in the AEW side of the pool, I want to talk about the main event that took place on Dynamite this week, and that was between Bandito and MJF. Quite frankly, Bandito gave it his all. He showed why he was a star, but at the end of the day, they did the old cop-out. I'm going to pass out to MJF's armbar.
Oh, we covering Dynamite first?
Yeah, because I'm right here already. Might as well. It's not much I really need to talk about on Dynamite, but the main event, I don't know how I feel seeing all of that offense by Bandito and it not being effective to put MJ out. Bandito looked good, but then MJF still looked like he was a Superman, and then afterwards he put him over, and then he had to beat him up, and then Brody came out, which I thought was a nice transition to maybe Brody being in the title picture. But overall, Bandito looked like $1 million, but as Betty said earlier, he's just going to disappear again on Ring of Honor. Marcus, you look like you're very passionate.
No, Bandito'd be on Dynamite, but it's just...
yeah. Oh, go ahead, man.
No, I'm going to say I've had this match very kind of difficult to watch. It was just like Hair Plugs himself is very difficult to watch a lot of times.
JK Smush, it was not an arm bar. He passed out to the label lock that Bryan Danielson was doing his best to make it feel like it was a very menacing move because it used to be his move.
It was so menacing that he fucked up and called the Yes Lock, which is a WWE trademark, and he had to correct himself. It'll be the LaBelle. The LaBelle, goddamn, I said the bell.
I said the bell. Ring the bell.
I said the bell. I said ring the bell. I never said anything about Gene. So he did it. He passed out. I hate the passing out part.
I hate to pass it out.
Just tap, people. Just tap. Bandito, I like Bandito enough to be like, if he tapped, I'll still fuck with Bandito. It's not the end of his run. I never saw Bandito as world champion. And MJF even got on the microphone and said, I didn't see it either, yada, 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 but one day you'll be world champion. Bandito ain't never winning that title. I love Bandito. He needs to be as far away from that title as possible. He ain't a champion. MJF is the champion. And I had no problem with him beating Bandito the way he did. But I just feel like, you know what? The Dynamite ring should have been in balance. Give the Dynamite battle ring back to MJF. Why do we have
MJF to have some growth? I need MJF to have some growth.
He
does.
It is here and as a character.
Well, you know, so I hope
very
that
boring these days.
Well, you know what? Maybe if he is feuding with Brody King in this situation, it could bring some life into the character because you know Brody. I don't know. You gotta be hopeful, Betty.
No.
Well, Betty, you know what? You know how Marcus? I take this back.
Hold on. Go.
Hobbs is not my AEW Damien Priest. I just realized who my AEW Damien Priest is.
I was gonna say MJF.
No, it's Pac. Pac is my. I don't think Pac.
No, you can't.
We're not leaving this section.
No,
hold on. You made me forget what I was going to say.
Yesterday, I said this to you yesterday as well because you compared someone. You said you compared Damien Priest to someone else. I was like, you need to go lower. You actually need to go lower. But in this instance, Pac is way lower than Damien Priest.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Pac is way lower than Damien Priest.
Can I go back and say one last thing about the Bandito MJF thing before we go into Pac and the discussion of Pac and Darby and whatever else happened with that shit? We have an opportunity right now to grow MJF and to mature him with Brody. I'm just saying we need a heel. We need a scumbag. We need a piece of shit. And I believe MJF has an opportunity to go full JBL with this feud. Just saying.
No, I agree.
Brody is all about abolish ice and all of that. MJF can say I'm going on the ice raid this week just to piss off Brody. I'm just saying we can go down this dark and disgusting route and make him a true heel and a piece of shit in this Brody feud. And I hope it elevates Brody, who I think should be a main event player anyway. He should have everything Damien Priest has.
As we said last week, we need shows to leave us with something to make us want to come back. I think, although it was a brief, Brody coming out there saving Bandito makes it a little bit more interesting to go back next week to see if MJF and him are going to have a program with each other. If they don't even acknowledge it, then it's a miss on AEW's part. As for talking about Pac, I think Manny and I said this
Pac.
on
it's pronounced Pac, but
it don't matter what his name is. I know him as Neville. We said this on the watch along yesterday. Well, I said it. I said that for me, quite frankly, Pac does not have enough status within the company to throw Darby Allin into those stairs on a meaningless Maximal Cardis match. I'm like, why are we wasting this spot for this match? Of all the matches that only got made because he threatened to break his leg, this match angered me so much. But then AEW made me more angry.
I did think about this, Eric. I turn up at your place of work. I say you don't give me this damn thing where I don't know what the fuck I need from you in your
Okay.
Gavel. Take a gavel. Take a judge's gavel.
You need papers. You need papers.
Yeah, I got all the paper.
I threatened to slam. I knock you over, and then I threaten to slam the door on you, either on your leg or your head, or your stomach, and give you an Irish abortion.
I don't know if that clears PC to music, Manny. Manny alone. I'm Structured Wrestling Podcast.
I'm the next time you see me, you ain't gonna launch me above something and land me on something that could potentially paralyze me.
No. But Darby had it coming, and I agree with the sentiments of anger. I don't know why I was angry about this spot. I've seen Darby do dumb shit before. I've seen himself throw himself downstairs millions of times and set himself on fire.
No, but it's a Wednesday for no reason.
It's a Wednesday for no reason. And the problem with it too, Marcus, it was an early spot in the match. Like it was like at the very beginning.
Eric, if you go by the matches,
the
match hadn't even started.
Oh, you're right. The bell hadn't like literally, technically, once he got thrown to the stairs, the bell should have never rang. I was just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, they need to go into selling, and I'm going to give a compare and contrast on selling, just a little bit, and good selling and bad selling. This meant nothing. No one's going to remember this spot, and it's just like, it's just part of Darby's, I guess, video package when he dies, when we play his funeral or whatnot. It was like, yep, he was always going to die like this, as opposed to just a little bit of selling. Let me tell you a good example of good selling. Melo against Leon this week on Smackdown. I fell off the apron. Ooh, my knee hurt. That led to Leon jump over the rope that he always does. Very athletic spot. But that's just good common selling, and it was a good spot. Or the finish to that match, when they do the RKO off the top rope and whatnot, it's over. Darby Allin would have kicked out on all these moves. I'm just saying. It's just ridiculous that they're allowing him to do whatever the hell he wants. And what is it going to take for him to die on TV for anybody to get this to stop? Because even Mick Foley slowed down at a point.
Yeah. And then, AEW is considered to spit on as Black History Month approaches, because it was a bad week for black people. Because
it wasn't. It was a great week for black people.
What black
Dynamite.
One black person I was okay with losing, that was Brian Keefe. I didn't care about him facing the Hangman. Didn't even know why that match had to take place.
Let me ask you something. He is not the guy.
Hold on. Yeah, he's not the guy.
Older than the guy I need to be taken out.
They should have took his gimmick. They should have took everything from him, gave all that to Hobbs, and made Hobbs the bounty hunter.
But they could have gave it to his tag team partner, Big Cass. I was like, "That's what we doing here."
Yeah. And hold on. Let me give Tony how Tony Khan books Dynamite. Who haven't I used in a while?
Marcus. My favorite moment on Dynamite was the standby match. Like, why did we have a standby match of Jonathan Cruz versus Brody King? It was like,
I like a good standby match. We were going a little under on time. We need to fill some time here.
But
I like a standby match.
But then
learned on TA.
But then we had the moment where we had Kevin Knight taking a pin in the match that he didn't have to take the pin on. Speedball could have took it.
Speedball.
Ricochet people could have took it, but Kevin Knight taking it, and then
Ricochet.
Then
Ricochet.
No, but then to make things even worse, we're back here.
I tell you, Ricky Shaw was on TNA this week. They would have had a name. That's Ricky Shaw.
I think Ricky Shaw is related to Ricky Tan.
Is it Ricky Shaw or Ricky Shore? Because he related to Pauly Shore? Because that's an old ass reference right there.
But what made it worse was that afterwards, Jet Speed was trying to be interviewed, but they kept being interrupted by everybody. First it was Swerve, who tried to praise Kevin Knight. Then it was Hangman. And I'm just like,
he called him the future.
He called him the future, but not when you keep taking pins from Mark Davis and Jake Doyle. Like, come on, man.
Why do you remember their names?
Because
you don't remember anybody's name, but you went out and said Mark Davis and Jake Doyle like it was nothing.
They were creative wrestlers straight out of default. And it's Marcus, what do I hate the most on AEW?
I can't think of much. It's a lot.
DCF, Marcus, the Doghouse family. So all those people that are in the Doghouse, they're in my head.
No. You are not allowed to
Yes.
abbreviate that.
He does this all the time. Just random
You
things
are not
abbreviated. You gotta
allowed.
try to figure it out. No one calls
You
him
are
this.
you are not allowed to do that. And two, you knew them two bums' name, and then you have the nerve to call Ricochet.
No, I misspoke it.
There was Denny. Hold on, the names he missed up on this show.
I'm sure Isla Dawn somewhere. Isla Dawn.
Denny Luna. This is just the show. Denny Luna. He called Pac, and he called him Pac and Pac again and reversed it. He called him Ricky Shaw. But the one who gets he called Bandito or something like that.
I have a speech impediment. I have a lot of issues going on with me.
So when it comes to Jake Doyle and Mark Davis, the white man, you have to get them right.
Because they got good old boy names. Good old boy Mark Davis and Jake Doyle. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm going fishing with Bose this week.
Honestly, the only match
loosely written about him.
My favorite match on the whole episode of Dynamite was the women's match because for all the wrong reasons. It was Chris Statlander, Willow Nightingale, and Harley Cameron going against the Triangle of Madness. And there was points
are they Triangle of Madness? I thought they were Sisters of Sin.
No, they're all together, Marcus, that are Triangle of Madness. But when it's just Julia Hart and Sky Blue, they're the Sisters of Sin. You got to understand this, Marcus.
Every time I have it, I don't have it. Every time I think I have it.
But for me, watching this match, anytime Harley was in the match and they tagged in Julia Hart or Sky Blue, I was like, oh no. And it was like, that's what kept me engaged. It was like, oh no. And I don't know if anything was accomplished in this match. The Triangle of Madness won. Does it make Thekla look better or worse? I don't know. I don't. But, it amused me. It did.
I still have no reason why Statlander and Willow reunited.
No?
I would like an update on that. Just saying. Because she won the belt, we're friends now. That's cool, I guess.
But that was pretty much Dynamite. I mean, Dynamite wasn't a bad show if you just ignore a lot of the stuff that they do. But I mean, like, if you like that type of action and they're just one step closer to somebody being murdered on the show or paralyzed, I mean, that's what they're missing. That's what they're missing right now.
So I was watching, it was going through the feeds, and AEW was posting all their highlights or some shit, and they were posting when Dax was being stabbed by somebody with a fork. I think it was Mox, and the blood was gushing from him. And then they were like, "This is that series," and the comments were like, "Yeah, I love this," and I was like, and people were there. The people were like, "This is a joke," and I was like, "Who's in favor of this? Just get a knife. If we're stabbing people, get a knife. And if you're gonna highlight like this is great wrestling, don't be showing someone getting stabbed with a fork." I'm just saying.
Kane says, going back to the main event between MJF and Bandito, if you pass out from the pain, your arm should at least be broken or something. My issue is that he passed out, then right after he broke the hold, he started moving. I'm like, you're supposed to stop moving all, Bandito, if you're passing out from the pain. I don't know. I didn't like that ending.
By the ref. Premature stoppage.
I didn't like that ending. He should have did it 3 times. He should have did it 3 times. I don't know. Bothered me in all type of things.
I think if someone passed out for the pain, the medical team needs to slide right in. I'm just saying, it's that serious.
Yeah. Like why was no other officials out there checking on that man?
He did. You allowed another man to hit him in the back of the head.
Dead. Huh?
After that, you did because he died from the pass out of the pain, and then MJF hit him in the back of the head with a belt. I mean, I think that's the end. That man did. He died twice before Brody decided to run his fat ass out there.
So we start off with Smackdown, and Smackdown was more enjoyable watching it with somebody instead of watching it by yourself. But once again,
I have names, sir.
Watching it with Manny, I didn't want to put more alcohol into the wound. But Marcus on the show, once again, Manny did it. He acknowledged that Drew was British again. He did it. He was okay with this, just like everybody at the arena acknowledged that he was British.
Yeah, you people ain't shit.
You people ain't shit.
Y'all should have been done with Drew when he was singing with the Gypsy Man himself in the ring after he lost the title the last time he was there. Just saying.
He didn't lose the title. He lost the match.
He lost the match. Right? He lost the chance to be champion. I don't know. Whatever the way you word it. Fuck him. He went out there and Drew was right and said, fuck all you people. I did this myself. You people were never around. You guys never helped.
Let me ask you this question. What did you like? Did you like the opening? It was Drew, followed by Randy, followed by Jacob. And then all of a sudden, the Miz come out of the blue, attack Randy because they're having a match to open up the show for the Saturday Night Main Event qualified Fatal 4-Way. What did you think of the opening in Friday Night SmackDown?
I thought it was a solid open. I liked the bagpipes. I thought the people going in there. I thought going into the Randy Orton and Miz feud. You made Miz seem like he had a 2% chance to win this match. But
you got a 10% chance.
Oh, okay. I'll give you 10, Manny. I'll go up to 10. Hell, I'm even willing to negotiate the 20 or 25% chance he had a chance to win this match. But there was no way he was winning against Randy Orton. But I thought it was a nice opening.
It was like somebody gave him a bouquet of flowers and only 11 of them was dead. Just only 11 were dead. Not that. Manny,
by the way, Jacob in the petty, I'm going to fly over to Europe. I have nothing booked for me, but I'm going to come out in 2 segments.
It'd be like a blood in the situation. Manny, what about you? I know you were complaining about the bagpipes. You hated the bagpipes because when I popped up on a live stream, you were complaining about the bagpipes so much. You didn't even see my text. You didn't even see my text message.
I hate the bagpipes because it's a horrible instrument. That's not music.
It's music, Manny. I like the bagpipes. I don't know what it does, but they bring out celebratory. Like, you know what? Let them have it.
So, Marcus, honestly, only you and I can appreciate what happened because I know Manny was even bitching about it when we were watching it live. Mark, we had 2 backstage segments. I love both of them. It was first the Wyatt family talking about the importance of the lantern. Then you had Solo talking about how he felt the presence of Bray and all that good stuff. And he was holding the lantern hostage for the tag team titles. Mark, this is the level of petty that I need in my wrestling.
Yeah, I'm all in this feud. I know Manny isn't in it, but once the lantern got involved and that became the new CM Punk bracelet or the Ulafala that Roman was chasing, I'm all in. And then once this fool Solo was looking into the lantern and saying, I can see all the fireflies he see and all of it. And I'm going, man, what you been smoking?
Exactly.
Come on, man. I can see JC Mateo just going like, what you talking about, man? You going crazy. But if this feud does not end with the MFTs or Solo himself smashing the lantern over Bo's head and being absolute monsters about it and saying, now your brother's officially dead or something, this is an all-time feud if they do it. That's all I'm saying.
I just love the fact that for whatever reason, Eric Rowan was not allowed to go to London, and so they had to kick the big one out from ringside just so they could have the standoff at the end. I don't know. But we're not there yet.
Nikki Cross has had a match since 2003.
Ilya approached Drew backstage. Manny, do we want to see Ilya versus Drew?
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I don't need Ilya and Lash Legend murdering bears and wearing them when they're
outfits. Their outfits.
It's chinchilla season.
Mark, I believe that Ilya has the worst neck tattoo. I think he surpassed Cody. I don't like his dragon on his neck. I'm not a fan. Where do you fall on the lines of Ilya's tattoo?
I think it's better than Cody's. I don't really think about it. To be honest, fits him. He is the Mad Dragon. Why not? I don't even know what his tattoo says. I don't honestly care.
Which we missed, Marcus, was during the match between Julia, Kiana James, and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte.
What I miss?
What you missed was me actually not being very negative about Julia. I had some positive things to say.
He was distracted.
And I said, I quote, I think that they really dropped the ball with her. And, I hope that it gets better for her. I hope. But, I was like, I'm tired of Charlotte and Alexa. I'm sick of that.
So many sirens right now.
Maybe
I need to evacuate.
They sounded like seagulls being strangled.
That siren like I need so to evacuate.
Like, damn. What'd you say?
I'm sorry. So much. It was like, I can't go no more.
What'd you say about what was your positive thing about Julia?
No, I was like, you know what?
Oh, you're tired of Alexa and Charlotte.
I'm tired of that shit. I'm just tired of it.
What shit? Teaming together?
Yeah, just the whole we're frenemies. Why weren't you here? I'm like, I don't care. I just don't.
Did they do much of that on this episode? I just thought
Yes.
that they just lost. I thought
It was-
they just
It was a
won
backstage
it.
segment.
Because
I don't
Alexa
recall
said,
that. Maybe I went to the
Alexa
restroom or
said, were you really sick, Charlotte? Or just, were you sick, or were you just sick? And it was like, she was like, I was sick, like that. I was like, I don't care.
Oh,
I didn't care.
was this during a commercial break by any chance?
No, it was on the show, I think.
I don't.
I mean, a
Manny,
commercial break. This didn't show up on mine
Manny,
at
it's
all.
possibility it might have just been a London exclusive.
This could have been a
No,
commercial break.
I don't think this was a commercial break.
Okay, I just didn't see it. I guess I don't know.
They wouldn't put someone of the likes of Charlotte
They have.
on a commercial break.
They have.
We're 2 weeks away from WYATT season. Cody Rhodes comes.
It's WYATT
out
season
there.
always.
It's WYATT season.
Whatever it is, it's the point is the Royal Rumble happens in 2 weeks. The thing about it is that Cody doesn't have a rematch clause, so he goes out and he does what only a person can do, and that's declare himself for the Royal Rumble. Manny and I were outraged that this is the first time somebody has declared for the Royal Rumble, with it only being a couple of weeks away.
This is late.
We're the other 29 people that's going to declare for the Royal Rumble, damn it.
I declared this week on the show.
59 if you count the women's Royal Rumble too.
I mean, we declared already, right? I declared.
Yeah, but Marcus, they ignored our declaration.
These
I
bastards.
told you, Marcus, not to check your ethnicity on the box.
I
Told you. I told you.
I should have just said white. It wouldn't be a lie.
I did like
between 3 and me. Some Belgium in there.
I did like Cody's line. He says that I'm a young veteran in their industry, and he's aware that he knows what the word receipt means. He said he has the biggest mistake he's ever handed out coming to him. He said he can drive his all-gas car to the ring and get it, or he can find him and beat the brakes off your ass. Then he threw the mic down. Were you disappointed that Jacob didn't show up?
Jacob did show up, right? Didn't they, bro?
No, not at this point.
Jacob.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Yeah. A little bit.
Jacob
but
is still up and looking for Drew, so
I froze up. Hello.
I thought Cody cut a really good promo.
You guys hear
I
me?
was like, what a bounce back, Cody. This is what you for. You're better at chase than you are champion.
Hello.
Just you okay?
Guys.
What?
Guys.
we can hear you.
We can hear you. We see you, hear you.
I couldn't hear nobody though. I'm sorry. I was frozen. Now back though. I was worried. I was in a dark place alone. It was me, Damien Priest, and Pac. Oh. What were we talking about?
Jacob Fatu and not showing up apparently.
Yeah, he didn't show up with Cody.
Yeah,
he
what
showed
Cody
up
called
after
about.
Kit Wilson came out, who was over.
Kit. Well, he was in England. Kit. Well,
Nah, Marcus, that music's a banger.
No. First of all, Trick beat up. You got
Matt Cordona, and I told you.
And I'm talking about. Okay, so last week in Marcus analyzing the Trick push.
That was
I said,
that was
Trick,
like, you buried my boy.
I never said buried.
He said, wait, he decreased the value. They decreased the value of Trick.
Decreased his value. And so first week, Trick comes out, 11 pepper steppers over, yada yada. Second week, he's defied down in that match. This week, it wasn't about Trick being defied down because they realized they may have went too low. They decided to define down Matt Cordona. They decided Trick is gonna whoop his ass clean, and then we're gonna have Kit Wilson beat his ass too. And this will remind you that Matt Cardona may be his name, but at the end of the day, he's still Zack Ryder. They kicked his ass in this segment. I don't understand what he did.
I just want to point out, I disagree with everybody about this.
The music hit. He struts down to the ring. He looks at Trick. Trick looks at him. He carries on walking. He sees Matt Cardona. He starts to beat Matt Cardona up. And then the music stops and he throws him into the stairs. And then he just does one turn of the shoulder. And we're back to dancing again.
And then Jacob Fatu whoops his ass. But for me, I think a lot of people were outraged about this and Matt Cordona and stuff like that. I think this is a perfect feud, in my opinion, because when you have Kid going around talking about toxic masculinity, Matt Cardona oozes that. Like, it's just like it's a great feud. No, but it's a great feud for that could benefit Kid going against Matt Cordona. It's like one of those things where it's a comical feud that you could play out for a while that I think can only benefit Kit and establish him as a singles performer. Because Matt has already did what he did. Who cares if Matt gets another run? No one cares. But I think that he could be there to help put younger talent over, which he did with Trick Williams in this situation by losing the Trick.
Can I add that Ray Phoenix should stay his ass at AEW if they gonna treat him like this? He don't get to go at Triple like you cheated last week. You fucking cheated, you no good son of a bitch. And then
he didn't make the trip. Again. They weren't gonna pay him for the go over there.
Visa issues.
Yeah.
But I just feel like they treat Ray Phoenix like shit. And Matt Cardona, I don't honestly care. He old. His time is over. He been begging to come back since he left. He back. This is what he get. Unless he's bringing Deathmatch King Matt Cardona and gonna fight Kip Ritson to the death, it ain't no point. But it seems like him and Chelsea Green are in Triple H's doghouse for whatever reason.
Well, he got Marcus because before Triple H was called Triple K, he was pushing the brown people. But I gotta understand, he can't push to. He was pushing Penta. He signed Ray. You know, he bought Triple A. He did a lot of stuff. He was like brown people, but then people start calling him out not pushing black people. So at that point, he said, I can't push both minorities because then my white delegation will be upset. So that's why the brown people have been put. That's why Santos has been at home, y'all. That is why Santos was at home.
Confusion. He put his right foot in, his left foot out. He did the hokey pokey, and Triple H says, "Don't come into work today."
Yeah.
Let me add this. Triple H, the one person Triple H needs to stop pushing is himself. That's the one person I need to stop. Like, I don't need all these ads. I don't need to hear his name all the time. I just need it to stop. I need to stop hearing about Triple H doing this and doing that. Man, they doing shit. I'm just saying.
So Marcus, both Manny and I said that Saturday night main event, we see Sami winning and then going on to the Royal Rumble to defeat Drew because we think Drew's a transitional champion. And I said in a perfect world, what would happen is that Kevin Owens would return in the Royal Rumble and win the Royal Rumble, and it would be KO versus Sami at WrestleMania for the title. Marcus, how do you feel about that booking?
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't like it.
Do you not like it because you think it's not going to happen, or do you not like it because it shouldn't happen?
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Sami's winning the Fatal 4-Way.
Really?
I think they're going to have Sami win the Rumble and then go on to WrestleMania and do his business there against Drew, the man he's never beat where they planted that seed. I think Drew is he may be a transitional champion, but it's just for Sami to beat him. The Fatal 4-Way, I don't have Trick winning. I don't have Sami winning. There's only one man that can win it.
Randy.
The person I said that had no chance is Damien Priest. No, I have Randy Orton winning the Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, because you know what? Because you know it makes sense. Because then Randy can go and fight Drew in Saudi Arabia. They get like two people. Drew gets to win over Randy. Marcus, you know
Randy's
what?
been all over the Saudi Arabian advertisement. I believe he's the main event.
Marcus, you could be the lead booker of the Sharpshooters podcast, Marcus. I give that title. Now, speaking of booking.
Oh, can I ask something about the Hobbs situation? I meant to say this earlier. How did TNA not get Hobbs? And just say, we're going to, I would put them in a room. I would have pitched them and say, this is your brand. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. We have put money on you. All you got to do is debut on our debut episode.
He ain't got money.
They don't have the money, Marcus. Apparently, Marcus.
How about this? Why not just sit Hobbs in the crowd? We didn't sign him, but we sit him in the crowd and he'll show up on WWE a week later.
First and foremost, they said tampering has been going on for a long time. They said WWE had been in Hobbs' ears, and this was like the donest deal of all done deals. And even when I guess Tony realized that the contract was up, he backed the Brinks truck up, not with Darby in it, but with money, and made Hobbs a really big offer that Hobbs turned down. Some people even believe that Hobbs may have taken less money to be with WWE because he wanted to go to the E. So it's a lot. We'll see what happens with Hobbs.
Yeah, I understand all that. But I'm just talking about the WWE TNA partnership. They could just, since they already had them, just be like, hey, show up in the crowd. Just show up in the crowd. Get some energy behind it. It's like, that's Will Hobbs.
Marcus,
and never do anything with it.
No, because
TNA didn't know what they was doing.
Because the way the contract ended, if they could have signed him sooner, he would have actually been on SmackDown yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't know when his contract ends.
No, his contract ends tonight. Like technically his
Oh.
contract is up, but he has an appearance on Collision tonight.
Oh, okay. I thought
And
it was
so-
over after that Dynamite. And
No.
the collision taping.
He has a collision taping. So
No, they did the collision taping already. They
yeah,
filmed it
but I
back to
guess
back to
because
back.
of it aired or something like that. It's
I don't know.
It's being
Cosby.
very
I just wanted to bring
respectful.
that point up. I was just saying, just in general, to try to help TNA.
Well,
Just in general.
why are they gonna help TNA when they destroy TNA, where they decide to make their banger of the match of the U.S. title open match, where you get Leon Slater versus Carmelo Hayes, where I told Manny while I was watching this match, I was very happy that they carried over Carmelo's leg injury that he had the previous week, that shit just don't go away that easy. And I thought what I liked about this match was that they had restraint, because I know these two could go a lot harder than what they did, but they only gave us a taste of it. Only a taste. And I appreciate getting the tease, because you ain't gonna waste a throw into the stairs on a random Dynamite episode on a random
Why would Carmelo do that ever?
I'm just saying, like, they're in London. They get the little Leon Slater. Oh, did we not talk about the lack of pop for Jordynne Grace? Oh, we're not there yet. Never mind. Marcus, what did you think of this match between Carmelo and Leon?
I thought it was fantastic. I like what they're doing with Melo. I like that he beat up, and I want to see him more beat up. Each week, I want a new injury. I don't know what Leon could have did with him, but let's say he had his neck. He just has a neck brace this week. So I'm like, yeah, I got an open challenge.
You weren't here yesterday to hear that I said this was very early, the Martin Luther King Classic, because
it's
we
too
thought you
early
was
for
gonna
it.
dub at that, Marcus, but
No,
you
it's too early. It's too early. It's too early.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, Monday. Monday is the start of our Martin Luther King Classics.
No.
It's never before. It's never before, even though his birthday, I believe, was yesterday, right?
Well, this is the prelude then.
Yeah, this is the preview. This is the pre-show. So, Marcus, after this match, though, we had Nakamura watching the U.S. title match sideways, as they do in WWE. Tama Tonga comes up. He talks to him. He's like, "You the blah," and all this stuff. And then Nakamura cuts a hell of a promo for him in Japanese. Marcus, I need to know what Nakamura has said. So I searched it down.
Shit.
Huh?
Oh.
I searched it down, and this is what he said. People change for better or for worse. Tama, you're the latter. You're quite different from how you were when you were in Japan. You'll understand eventually. You can't tell who your true allies are here, not even your own family. And I was like, oh my God, they're planting seeds without people knowing that they're planting. He's saying that Tama can't trust his own family. His MFT ain't his family. And I was like, damn.
I mean, I can't trust Mateo too.
He had a gold chain this week, Marcus. He had a chain. He had a chain.
Can't trust JC Mateo. The man's a rat. He looks like one.
So it's clear that Ciampa's done, because we had this segment with Johnny Gargano getting attacked by Nathan Frazier with his mask, and they're probably gonna have a good match next week.
What's up with Ciampa? What do you mean he's done?
His contract is.
I think he's done with. He's done with WWE. I think
he said he wasn't
contract coming
resigning.
up to an end, and he might not be resigning. That's why he's kind of been phased out. But I've been enjoying Johnny trying to besmirch Axiom's name online by wearing the mask and doing devious things.
One of my favorite moments, though, is that, I'm not usually a big, Johnny and his wife, but when Axiom came up asking for his mask, he was like, no, he handed it to Candace. He's like, and Axiom can't do nothing about that. He can't do nothing. But then Nathan came in and gave a drive-by punching. It's stupid shit, but I was like, whatever.
I will say, I don't know what it is with 3 hours of SmackDown. It's been a better show than it was with 2 hours. I don't know what
it has.
But I think they're doing better character work. I think people are like, this is more of the way Johnny Gargano than it was the whatever we were getting when he got caught up to the main roster and teaming and just kind of around with Ciampa and stuff. I don't know. But
I think it's fair to say that 3 hours of SmackDown allows for a lot of the shenanigans that we enjoy in professional wrestling.
Okay, I have a question. I didn't know this news about Ciampa. I didn't know. So I have now a million questions, but my phone rings every show. So hold
on. Hold on. You said by the next show your ringtone would be Blake Monroe's.
Yeah, I put it on silent. I put it on silent. I
Liar.
actually have the phone on
Liar.
silent because I didn't want to read it.
Wait, turn your phone
Liar.
off silent. Let me hear it. Like, because we gonna call you out on this.
No, I don't have it. I didn't do it.
Oh.
I'm not saying I did it. I just have my phone on silent. I didn't do it. So, but you know what? I will one day. So the question is, this is a question. I'm not saying anything happened. I'm not saying he's going to this place. But if you had Tommaso Ciampa, Callis family or Death Rider, what you got?
Well, Marcus, well, you know what's funny? Marcus, you're a brother of mine, and we think the same way. So I told Betty, I said, in the perfect world, we could do a Family Matters thing where we just switch out Harriet, where all of a sudden Pac is gone and it's Ciampa there, and no one says anything, and I would be so happy. I would just be a happy person. It just
after a win too. After he killed Darby, you replaced him with Ciampa. Good job beating Darby last week, Ciampa.
Yeah, it's just like no one's the wiser. Just like, yeah, Ciampa's here. Yeah, I threw him into them stairs last week. Just let Pac go on his way.
How you have him as a Death Rider?
Marcus, if he is the perfect Death Rider.
I don't know. I can see him in the Callis family being with
Josh
Alexander.
Family.
He put his little beanie on. He has a little camera on. And Callis goes, I got someone that you can't handle. I got a real killer. No one survives this killer. I got Tommaso Ciampa right here.
You know why he can't be there? Because I think Ciampa and Josh Alexander are too similar. They're just too similar.
Josh Alexander is much taller.
Yes, but the thing is, they're both bald. They both supposed to be intense and do stuff. He goes to the Death Riders.
Get him stopping from having Khan and Hintacero.
Well, it's different.
Or Okada and Takeshita.
So,
or Jake Doyle and Mark Davis. They have doubles of everybody.
Honestly, I could care less about Chelsea Green and Jordynne Grace. Many pointed out that Jordynne Grace did not get a response. I thought the best thing about this whole entire match, and it's not Jade doing an interview with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
It had nothing to do with this match.
But the thing is that when she finally interfered and Chelsea ran into Jade, if you looked at Chelsea's face, she is such a great actress because you can see in her face, oh, fuck, I done fucked up because she knows she's have to deal with Jade next week. You know Jade is looking for her next week because one thing in wrestling, accidental bumpings are unforgivable. Like, no one understands that they're accidents. You have a death blow. It's a death blow.
I'm clearly not trying to hit Jordynne Grace. I went after you because I saw you there. I saw your black ass there and I wanted to knock you out. That's what happened. I enjoyed this match. I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed the setup. I enjoyed everything around it. I have no complaint. But also, I don't care about Manny. I don't care about crowd reactions. It's not on week 2 of being on the SmackDown roster. Care about it on week 7. We'll see how they are. If it's still dead, if she gets the Julia response, or the who comes out in silence? I'm trying to think. Who is the most famous person to come out in silence right now?
Damien Priest.
He still gets
for him.
Who?
I believe there's a small.
You react to Damien Priest like Shantae said she likes him.
Yeah.
No, I just
you treat him like he moves.
He needs to disappear for a minute. He just really does.
Selena Vega would be the other one, probably. Selena Vega.
Nah, because her Alex.
She's been around a long time, but she get nothing.
She didn't.
She get nothing.
Speaking of giving everything, we had the main event, Sami versus Ilya. I felt that Melo and Leon held back so Sami and Ilya could go harder. This was a very good match, and Sami won. Not surprised by this.
Too straight for Ilya. Pushes over. They bury it up.
No, I mean, it was a competitive match.
I was like yelling that.
At least he didn't do the cop-out that he had to pass out to whatever finisher Sami had. I mean,
this gets a strike. This gets a strike.
Why?
Strike. Triple K. He know damn well Melo and Leon Slater should have been the main event. It's a match that had a belt on the line. It was a kid in his hometown trying to take America's title away from us.
Excuse me, hometown?
Home country.
Bradford is nowhere near London, sir.
Marcus,
I'm not a geographist.
Marcus, I hate to do this because I don't like to do it. Marcus, I strike your strike.
You can't strike my strike.
No,
my
Marcus,
strike is that should have been the main event.
No, the main reason why it was not the main event is because Triple K had to show that he's really committed to pushing black people, because the last thing that you saw at the end of SmackDown as it went off the air was Trick Williams beating up Sami, and he was standing over that dead body. That's the last thing that you saw. A black man ended SmackDown.
Hold on, I can have a black man attack another black man, just like on NXT, and we can end SmackDown that way. Because that's the way NXT ends. Black on black crime every week. So I'm saying Trick could attack Melo. Melo could have got saved by Ilya. Trick could have named him out too.
Why is Melo got to be involved?
I don't have any facts, Manny, okay? Eric won the argument, okay? There's no way
you have to understand. You know why I was quiet? Because I knew I won. I strike to strike, and I gave him the facts. It's okay.
Fuck you.
It's okay. It's fine.
The bigger match was Leon and Melo, and I don't care. You're right. You're right, okay?
You know what you need to do right now? See that luggage beside you? Pick that up and walk outside your door, because you lost.
Why would I leave my own house? No, I'm supposed to just stay in the house and close the curtains and just be in here. Be lost in my own madness.
Like,
looking into a lantern like Jacob Solo.
No, but I mean, overall, it was just like, like, I don't know if I would have enjoyed SmackDown as much if I had watched it by myself. But I think it was nice having somebody to react to right then and there. It was, but I think it was actually a solid show.
Yeah, don't take that away from because you watched it with Manny.
Hey, it's better than Raw.
I watched a ton of shit shows with Manny.
It's better than Raw.
Hey.
No, anything's better than Raw.
We watched the best of the Big Boss Man / Vader.
What's the best of Tajiri together?
Is anybody going to watch Triple A tonight?
The best of Tajiri has been better than most Raws.
Well, the real question is, are you going to watch Triple A or TNA tonight?
I'm not watching. I'm watching football. It's 49ers versus the Eagles. I mean the Hawks.
No, it's not. It's not the Eagles. It's the Seahawks.
Yeah, the Hawks. I got it.
You got to get those Niners out, man. You got to get those Niners out. Go Seahawks. Go Bills and Seahawks today.
I don't know, man.
Today is Evil Saturday. I feel like I need all my evil teams to get out. The Patriots, the Niners. I rebuke the devil.
That's a question though, Marcus. You gonna get to see the game tomorrow, though, Mark. You'll get to see the game tomorrow where, I can
see the game tomorrow.
The Rams will travel to a place where they don't do well. They have to go play in the cold, Marcus. And now,
that's a stupid myth. They've done well.
But Marcus, this is a bad 2026 for you because you have a possibility for two of your favorite teams to be knocked out by the same team in the same playoffs, Marcus. How do you feel going into Sunday?
Let me tell you this, brother. And I'm going full Hulk Hogan. This don't work for me. It don't work for me. Like right away. This bullshit. If the Bears win again, I think it's rigged league. The Bears are one of the worst teams I've ever seen make the playoffs. They beat the Packers because it was a rigged field goal kicker, and he went rogue and decided to kick left. He went rogue. He went rogue and decided to take the Vegas money. Okay, that's what happened in that match. There is no reason the Packers should have lost to the Bears last week, and there is no way the Rams are going to lose to these shitty ass Bears. Caleb had a few good throws, but knock they ass out. I'm just saying.
So I have a question for you though, Marcus. As the Packers were giving away the lead, did you lose each a piece of your Green Bay Packer material out of frustration? Like, did the poncho come off? Did the wristbands? Were you John Cena watching that game this upset?
Well, what you guys didn't see is that I had a brick of cheese next to me the entire time.
You were grading it like that one man?
I just kept grading it when I was getting mad. I was just like, oh no. Ate all that cheese though.
Yeah, but at least you got redemption when Mike Tomlin finally stepped down. He finally said
that means to me. He got fired. People step down. They give you the option.
You step down.
You can either resign.
He put Aaron Rodgers into tears.
It looks better if you resign.
Aaron Rodgers with all he went Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. I'm sorry in tears because Mike Tomlin stepped down. I'm just saying.
Mike Tomlin's having a good time. He watched his daughter at a gymnastics meet. The man needs to retire. He's been doing this a long time. Congratulations.
He could have made it to 20. He could have made it to 20.
Why?
Why not?
We ain't winning shit. Y'all got a quarterback coming?
Unlike John, who had a quarterback, Lamar Jackson, The Steelers ain't had shit. And it is somewhat Mike Thomas' fault for always having a winning record. Who thought Kenny Pickens was the answer? I don't even think he's in the league anymore.
Who's the other one? Mark Trudell? Or who's the other one? Who'd you guys have?
We had Trubisky, bitch.
Trubisky.
No, Marcus. The greatest thing about the Steelers, Marcus, in our quarterback chase after Ben, Marcus, we had quarterbacks under our center, 2 former number 1 picks of the Chicago Bears. We had Mitch Trubisky, and then we had the guy who the Jets ran out, whose name I can't remember. Justin Fields.
Oh, Justin Fields, man. Just got a career. He got a career. He's a great backup everywhere.
No, they try to make him a starter, then he becomes a backup.
Y'all should have took Kirk Cousins when you had a chance. I think that would have been perfect. If you just need somebody to fill in the blank, Kirk Cousins always fill in the blank.
I can't stand Kirk Cousins, but that might be accurate too. We should have drafted
now.
Shador. We could have took him at 17.
Shador would have been great for that team because you know what? He would have gave you guys something. Hey,
He would have given you life.
No one knows why they did not take Shador in that situation.
It's the conspiracy, the league. Because the league is like, fuck Dion. Oh, crap.
Marcus,
they put it on Crip. Don't you draft him.
As of right
and
now,
if he goes anywhere, it's on the Browns.
As of right now, Marcus, the Crips are kind of dead, man. It's the year of the Bloods, man. All the Bloods are dominating. Look at Jacob Fatu out there with his red rag.
By the way, let me add this to Manny. I don't think you've been following this, and I'm 100%. I'm 200% sure you don't care. But how did you feel that Luda went MAGA?
Marcus, he's not MAGA no more. Marcus, he didn't know what show he was on.
Luda had went MAGA and quit, and it was the biggest disappointment in the black community ever. Like, not ludicrous.
No, Marcus. I have a feeling it went this way. Luda answered his phone, and on the phone it says, "Family." And then he knew what he had to do.
Probably so MAGA is ridiculous.
He knew what he had to do. Marcus, Vin Diesel might be MAGA.
Ambiguous MAGA.
But Marcus, he might be MAGA, but at the end of the day, the last installment of the film come out this year, and no one can mess up that paycheck.
I honestly, that's probably true. Like, no. This is it. Don't do this. Don't make it a MAGA film. Although it would be about MAGA, and then the film ends with them at a barbecue with the MAGA hats on. I'm down for that. I'm down just to see it.
Nelly thought he had somebody with him that he was going to be able to talk to backstage. And then he realized, no, I don't.
Honestly, I think Snoop would have called him. Was like, it ain't work for me. If it didn't work for me, it ain't going to work for you.
Man, Marcus, the thing about Snoop is what Bandito was when he was on the Indies. Just give me all the money. He shows up for everybody.
It's Mexico. It's Mexico when they throw the coins in there. It's just Mexico.
Well, that's what Snoop is like he's doing right now. Is there anything
what's on the AAA card tonight? What's on there tonight? I've seen the advertisements all week on all the shows and even on YouTube, but I forget every time.
It's El Grande Americano versus Vaquino, where whoever wins that match gets to face Dirty Dom for the Mega Championship.
Isn't it odd that Grande Americano is the babyface of this? Isn't this an odd world?
They should have never fired Alberto Del Rio.
Did you see the clip of El Grande Americano trying to shake Gunther's hand and Gunther wouldn't do it?
Yeah, he wouldn't do it.
Do you give it back to Chad Gable, or do we have the Chad Gable?
I think Chad's done with. He's too good. Ludwig's too good. He's doing Spanish. He speaks Spanish. He does everything right. He's doing a hell of good work in Mexico.
Is it not Vaquino?
Is
it not Vaquino? Is it?
Vaquino's dead on Triple H. They hate him still.
No, he's a heel, and he's a good heel. Vaquino's
no, but Kane said,
heel.
did he just say Vaquino? Did I mess up his name right, or
Vikingo?
Oh,
Viking. It's spelled. I believe Vaquino is the wrong way. It's go. It's
I think I have to have a go. Oh yeah, it is a go at the end. Yeah, you know what? He's a little short.
So you
man,
were saying
though.
Vaquino like he was a fine wine.
You know, the funniest thing about him, he's also
95.
one of those people that got away from AEW because he showed up in AEW first and then, that was one thing I did forget to talk about. AEW felt really old when Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and Swerve Strickland, aka Swerve Scott, was in the ring with each other. And I said to myself, but Manny, they've been on TV too long. And I was like, man, y'all feel old. Y'all need some youth.
Kenny, I don't know why. I look at Kenny and I think of John Cena's last run, and I don't know why, and I shouldn't. I look at AJ Styles and I think, damn, Kenny Omega's getting old.
Yes. AJ looks young. Kenny. But you know what? Kenny almost died. I get that. And then the thing about Kenny has never
Brock
been.
Lesnar? Brock Lesnar I don't look at Brock and go, oh man, Brock lived had better days. Brock
got diagnosed early. Unfortunately, Kenny was not diagnosed, and so that's why they had to remove portions of his colon because he had the sepsis inside of it that was poison that would have killed him. So that's why it's different. But at the end of the day, Kenny could never talk, and now he's trying to talk, and I'm just like, stop. And then Hangman, he's just an angry man from Virginia, just angry. And then Swerve is there. It's
all these people have cooled off.
It's the thing about it. If they are really going with Brody as the next person to face MJF, they really have nothing to do with Swerve, Hangman, and Kenny in this situation.
Well, and the thing is, I think Swerve is the only one that can actually get anything different out of fucking MJF.
True.
Maybe, yeah. But I don't even like where Swerve going. He looks like he's trying to audition to be the next Ghost Rider with the leather and the chains, and I'm like, what is all this?
Marcus, he saw Jasper Troy. And he said he needed Jasper Troy. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said
right where my mind went when I said right before he said it.
He was like, you know what? I could be the WWE Speed Champion, so I'm gonna wear chains as well. The only difference is
Marcus. Eric isn't even aware of the bedazzled belt.
Oh, you didn't even see that, huh?
Eric can see it.
The only thing that Jasper got going for with his chains is that he got thick chains. Swerve come out with little thin chains.
Yeah, but third Swerve got a better belt.
So J.K. Smush says that Kenny Omega has been the most overrated wrestler of this era. Marcus, how do you take with that take?
I would say probably up there in the top 5 most overrated, but I wouldn't call him that. I would say, you have people like Sammy Guevara, Jack Perry, stuff like that. Overrated.
But I wouldn't necessarily put them in the same conversation as Kenny. Like,
so you're saying the most overrated top guys? I'll put Cody ahead of him.
I think because when you talk about Kenny, you're talking about actual mid-card main eventers where the people you listed first, they are bottom of the barrel kind of talent.
But I think when you think about Kenny, though, you think about Kenny, and I think his successful run is in New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's when he was, the cleaner. And I think you can really argue that the reason why he was so successful was the opponents that he was facing. I think that he had great opponents.
He's still having good matches, though.
No, he's a great wrestler.
He's not a week to week wrestler, though. He's not a week to week wrestler. He can't show up and give you a promo because when he starts talking, I go, ugh.
Let me tell you this: watching Kenny Omega once a year at Wrestle Kingdom was like, what, that boy is good. He's good.
It felt special.
It felt special.
Yeah, it was like once a year special.
Shit.
It was more than once a year. Okay, it'd be at least 5 or 6 times a year.
It was like 4. It was 4 times a year.
We're talking about me and Eric.
Yeah,
I know. I'm just saying it'd be like 6 big matches a year, though. 6 big matches a year where you would somehow fall into it. Maybe he'll slip in on a TNA show, or you'd be like, you know what? Let me see a Mexico show, or in Japan, but. I think week to week Kenny is always going to be bad because it's not. He can't cut a promo. Kenny can't tell you a good story. He's still the same storyline he's had since the beginning with Don Callis.
Okay, but you said he's probably top 5. He's in the top 5 of the most overrated.
Yeah, don't make me read up.
No, but like if Kenny is low in that top 5, who's above him? I won't give you the top. Don't tell me the whole 5 if you can't remember off the top of your head. But give me who's above him that you can do off the top of your head.
In overrated?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. God damn it. This is really a hard question. I would like to give it a week.
You want to give it a week so nobody remembers.
No, I don't care about that. I just think I need time. I'm going to give it a week because you're not going to be on the show for Tuesday or Wednesday or any other shows we do. So,
well, you said
that's why I give it a week. But let's go Cody.
But would you say Cody's commercial success in terms of how much money he makes for the company negates that? Because I would say that negates it in the sense that he is bang average as a wrestler.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He is bang average as a wrestler, but he prints money for WWE.
I don't know if he prints money. So I was with your boy James Romero, and he was talking about the Netflix numbers, and he went over who their top draws were and impressions they made, and yada yada yada. Cody isn't even in the top 10 of that.
Yeah, but he's in the top
goes Roman, it goes Randy, it goes a bunch of other people. It's Cody and the women are apparently not even in the top 10 in impressions or views and stuff.
Well, because Rhea got destroyed. So,
He got the number. He had the numbers. Netflix released all these numbers. They're a publicly traded company. You can go to Netflix and whatever. I don't know where.
But as everyone know, on social media right now, they're doing a 2016 train. And when I was looking for my 2016 pictures, I came across something that makes it even better. So 10 years ago, Marcus, we were here, and that man, Hangman Page, had no knee pads. Wow. That was at Ring of Honor.
I remember when he had no knee pads, and I don't remember him being this skinny though. He looks skinny. He looks sick.
But then, Marcus, we also got this man right here. Remember?
Oh, that's healthy Kenny.
He was there.
Yeah, Kenny
that's
was
before diverticulitis.
You know what? He got the diverticulitis that night. He was out. He was getting McDonald's like the entire other Ring of Honor roster with us that night.
But Marcus, there's some things in wrestling that never change. There's some things that is always a black man being beat up by a white man. That's ACH being destroyed by Kenny Omega.
That's the last time ACH was seen alive.
I think it was. And at that time, Jay Lethal was the champion.
ACH went to WWE after that. All this stuff happened after all that.
Yeah. That was 10 years ago. That was a fun show, though. That was at Smackdown, where Marcus played 3-card with Kenny King. It's a Red Titus.
You're mixing up. That was not true. We did that at the Orleans. We played with Kenny King.
No, Marcus, that was Smackdown.
No, that wasn't Smackdown.
That was Smackdown. That was
when Ryan was about the show.
That was when Ryan. No, that was when Ryan was in the thing, Marcus. I have the pictures. I remember
it was the other Ring of Honor show. Smackdown was a different one. That was when I high five Roderick Strong and shit.
And that's when he walked away.
They're different shows. No, they're different shows.
I don't know.
It's different memories, Eric. Different times. He got him at the Orleans when it's time to go.
I swear that was at Samstown.
I know. You're wrong now.
I don't know. Let me see if I can find the pictures. No, I'm not gonna look for it. But that was a trip down memory lane. There's other people in those pictures that are hilarious. Like you have young Tanahashi. You got hamburger.
It was
cheeseburger.
The entire AEW roster. And I think it was the entire AEW roster, basically.
You got Moose.
Oh, Moose was in TNA.
You got our boy Ishii taking you had the TNA champion Frankie Kazarian.
Well, you had Jay Lethal in his prime before he disappeared. I think he even had cornrows in this picture.
Oh shit! You had the Briscoes together. That's sad. Motor City Machine Guns. I think that was the only time I saw Tanahashi wrestle in person.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You've seen him in Long Beach. We were here in Long Beach and we watched him live, Eric. I mean, there's a bunch of times you've seen Tanahashi. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Marcus, I'm almost 100% sure this was the time where Red Titus, because they had a match on that night. Yep, Red Titus. It was Samstown.
Yeah, they teamed together for a long time. I don't understand why. You're like, oh, they had a match on that show.
Because when did we go?
You can't even remember their name. So I win. Oh, better memory.
No, I know my pictures, Marcus. It was him. We was right over there because it was Kenny King there. Yep.
Yeah, but you can't even remember the names. I mean, your memory is worse than mine. I have the better memory. I'll win the argument.
That's not even fair.
Just saying. That's a fair argument right there.
No, it's not.
Who have the best memory of who has what? Who they wrestle?
I can go back and look at the pictures and tell you who they wrestle.
So you got to go back and look at pictures. I can tell you right now.
They were All Night Express.
Yeah, you took it long enough. You looked it up.
I did. But I'm letting you know, they were not at that.
Being there. You don't remember them wrestling the War Raiders?
You know what? We're not going to have this fight, but I'm right and you're wrong. I'm right and you're wrong. You're wrong, Marcus. Right. You're wrong.
You're just
wrong.
saying I'm wrong because you want it to be instead
No.
of me having a memory with facts and names.
No, because I remember exactly when that happened, when you gave Roderick the high five. It was the same night because we were at that place where they had the fountain and Ryan slept in the handicap bathtub.
Yeah.
It was not at the Orleans.
The night before.
It was not at the Orleans.
That was all the night before.
No.
And I know that wasn't at the Orleans. That was at Sam's Town.
We only went to Sam Ties once.
I know. There's the Orleans had the other Ring of Honor shows.
No, Orleans had TNA.
No, they had Ring of Honor too, Eric.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, Manny, you have anything to add to as me and Marcus argue over what show was what show?
I mean, you're arguing about things that don't even matter.
I know.
It does, but because it does matter.
No,
because
it doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It does for us.
Law, it doesn't. It matters to you. I honestly don't
It
care.
matters to you.
Wait, who is you?
You're
Me
the
or
one
Marcus?
combating the argument. I was just clarifying, and then you're the one trying to verify. I honestly don't care.
The real question
win,
is
Eric.
fucking
You
thing is
can
why
have
was
this,
Ryan
Eric.
sleeping in the bathtub?
Well, because we got
They upgraded our room.
They upgraded our room to a suite, but it was a handicap suite. And Ryan decided that he was going to try to sleep in the bathtub. I don't think that
That's
lasted.
basically it.
Huh?
He did.
No, he got out of it because his back hurt. He said he couldn't do it.
Oh.
He couldn't do it. He was like, nah, man. And so then he went to the couch.
This game, it does matter. It don't. I honestly don't care. Yeah, you can be right. Fuck it. How you like that? I'm the bigger man.
Well, first of all, you ain't gonna be no bigger man.
What? I'm the bigger man.
You ain't gonna make me.
I'm gonna walk away. You right. How
you
about
ain't.
that?
You ain't taking the high fucking road, sir. You
Why?
ain't taking the
Why
high
are you
road.
upset that I'm taking the high road? You're right.
Thank you for letting me know that I'm right. I accept your acknowledgement.
You didn't accept it. You had a hissy fit of being right.
There's Ryan in the bathtub.
It's the smallest fucking bathtub I've ever seen in my life.
And realize he's like 6
He
feet
looks
tall.
like he needs to be in there.
Don't know what he was thinking.
Well, it's Ryan. Clearly not.
Anyway, I think that concludes the show. I don't think there's anything else left to talk about.
Yeah, TNA died this week, so
Margaret, they can be resurrected.
I want to do a 10-bell salute.
You cannot do a 10-bell salute. You just can't.
Why not? Can we at least play taps? I mean, we had bagpipes on SmackDown. I thought that was for TNA.
Why? Why, people? Why?
That was over 3,000 miles of harmony right there to tell you the death of TNA.
Back in 2016, Mark was doing his best Ricochet impersonation with that hat.
That's a tight ass shirt, though.
Yeah, Marcus. It was.
That shirt is attached to them titties right there.
You're looking at the titties.
Oh, your curve.
The titties, the
All
stomach,
them
all of
curves.
it. My stomach looks like a giant stormtrooper. It looks like a helmet. You can just take off and be like, here you go.
Marcus, I'm not going to sit here and let you talk about yourself.
It's the truth. What?
I mean, damn. You called your belly a stormtrooper.
helmet. Yeah, it looks like it.
Damn. I don't know how I feel about that.
And when he pees, it's his gun because he got terrible aim.
Yeah, I miss everywhere. Damn it, we didn't get it.
Cass is not approving that.
Oh,
Marcus.
fuck that guy.
Oh
This is
God!
ending
You
the
know
show.
what? It was the same mentality then. It is now.
Yeah.
This man can't draw money. He can't. He can't.
That hand is more interested in him.
That hand is about to pull him back.
That
Because it
irritated me the most. When he went up to AJ, I saw the clip of this. When he went up to AJ, it's like, you're not even going to say anything to me. Not even thank you for the help. There was nobody there. There was nobody there, guys. There was nobody there.
Where happened to Michael Elgin?
Oh, he's a criminal. He's a sex offender and everything. He did all that.
Oh, so this guy flicking
He's
off
a
in that
terrible
picture.
human person. He's a terrible human being. That's
Damn.
reported on this show. He has a bunch of scandals out there. Just look him up, people. It's the I believe it was happening during the WWE destroying of the UK. With all that scandals. The Me Too movement in NXT UK and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he was in that too.
I think the picture I have
Well,
of
that
Jay
was-
Lethal with
that's
that
also
one
what
lady
fucked up
is the
Joey
last
Ryan,
time
man.
that they were all together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was part of Joey Ryan scandals and all that. Huh?
That picture with Jay Lethal and that lady, because then she accused him of sexual harassment. Oh, this is where Dalton Castle beat Silas Young. I remember that.
And you were like, "This is the future of the business right there."
Shit never happened, man.
Silas Young, is he still a part of AEW and Ring of Honor?
I don't know.
Dude,
Silas Young.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm sure he'll show up on Dynamite this week. Oh, it's Silas Young. He showed up with Doyle and Davis.
Yeah, you know why he fits that. He fits that
real
category.
The real men.
Manly men.
Men.
Anyway, this concludes this episode. Or do we go 6 more minutes to make it an even hour and a half?
You can't count. It's 5 minutes.
Oh, because it just turned. I saw 1, 2. I didn't see the seconds.
You both can't count. It's 4 minutes 50 seconds.
Oh, here we go again. Should we talk about how people hate the Dodgers?
Nah. Let them live it. The Dodgers are
You've
evil,
been
and I knew
hating
that
the
one.
Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers have been evil since we took over ice, okay? We've been evil. They got ice, the Lakers, and the Dodgers, and they're bringing in everybody.
Cass
The most
does look
hypocritical
like
team in the world.
Who?
The Dodgers.
Oh.
We're just it's a team of hypocrites.
I mean,
Everybody supports the Dodgers here in LA. Most people support the Dodgers and they say fuck the Angels and whatnot. But the Dodgers are ice and everybody hates ice. But yet we're supporting the Dodgers and they're saying, where all this money coming from? It's the ice money, y'all. It's the ice money.
do you guys care why Raven hasn't watched wrestling in years? I know
No.
that was a news story. Who was asking Raven, hey, you watching wrestling?
All the news I care about is in the news description below, Eric. That's all we got.
Oh, Kay wants to
Those are
point
not
out
the news description. Those are your only thoughts.
that nobody answered my question. Is anybody gonna watch AAA or TNA tonight?
No, we did. We said we're watching football.
Is TNA tonight?
Yeah. No surrender. I surrendered.
How come nobody has signed Bishop Dyer yet? I think it's ridiculous that he has not been signed.
I think
Baron
isn't
Corbin
he
was
working
the
for MLW?
Yeah, he works for MLW. There's another promotion out there, Eric. You know, NWA still happens and MLW still
I didn't
happens.
know about MLW. I'm sorry. I can't keep up with all these other people. I'm sorry.
Dijak out there in them streets.
Fuck
Think
Dijak.
Dijak's at
He's
home
back there
not making
snitching on
money?
people. He out there snitching on people. Greatest way to ever be fired. They caught
MLW
you.
have a better roster than TNA, I believe. They should have got the TV deal. They were going to act like this.
Well, anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. We're gonna pull up 3 minute shorts because I don't think we have
could have
anything
went to
else
the
to talk about.
Commerce and saw Baron Corbin. He was there.
I don't want to go to Commerce to see him.
I could have gave you free tickets. You could have saw him in Riddle.
Marcus, your favorite former AEW star has announced a boat bash wrestling cruise. Marcus, you can go
It's
on
Jericho.
a cruise.
It's his cruise again. I know.
No, Marcus,
All right.
you go on a cruise with current GCW wrestler Joey Janela. He's getting to the cruise ship business, and he will have a cruise in 2027.
I won't even get in the water when Joey Janela's out there. I wouldn't even get in the water. I ain't even drinking water as long as he on the boat. Fuck it.
If you want to talk about a COVID trip, that would be the COVID trip right there.
So, Hobbs, bring him out the Royal Rumble.
I think he's gonna show up next week.
What's his name? What's his WWE name?
They're still trying to figure that out. Bob's
Bill Bobs.
black eyes.
Big
Black
Willy-
Hobbs.
Big
Triple
Willy
B,
Hobbs.
big black boy.
BLM. Brandon Landon Mason. BLM.
Oh yes, for Black Lives Matter. Yes, there it is. Jaquan. They might call it no. You know what? No, he'll be at Devontae. Devontae Storm.
Eric,
There you go.
We forgot who he's working for. He's working with Triple K. He's gonna whip him in the back and say, "Your name is Toby."
His name is Toby.
Oh, Devontae Tobias.
That's a Roots reference. Have you ever seen Roots, Manny?
Man, why would he see Roots,
No.
Marcus? Why would he see Roots?
I don't know. It's just a question. I don't know how far roots carry. Is it only a Black American experience? Though?
Yes. Yes, Marcus.
Yeah, but Eric, you forget he expects me to have understood and watched all black.
I expect it, Manny. I want my homework. Okay, I want you to do book reports on
Why?
Society. I want you to get me. I want you to watch Blood In, Blood Out. Okay, Manny.
That's for the Latin people, though, Marcus.
That's for everybody. These are hood classics. I'm saying hood classics. They asked Ben Affleck because they're doing promotion for this shit. They asked Ben Affleck his favorite hood movies on one of these channels. Man, it was terrible. They went through a list. They went through the gauntlet. They say, is it better than this, better than that? He pumped Coming to America for 8 Mile. And I was like, 8 Mile ain't even a hood movie. And 8 Mile almost ran the gauntlet until he got the what was his finals? I think it was Training Day. I think he called that the greatest hood classic. I was like, it's not even a hood classic.
Marcus.
Ridiculous. That's a white man now.
I totally forgot.
Manny, do your homework. Do your homework,
no, Marcus, can I ask a
one.
question? What homework have you done for the Filipino people?
I'm sure I've seen some. You know what?
What?
I work well with the Filipino people.
No, I just want to say. Wow.
Don't try.
I'm sorry if Filipino culture is mixed in with Black culture in America, that we all watch the same thing.
And if I'm right, have you done any research on Pakistani people? Am I right, Manny?
Yeah.
There it is.
I've seen a few Pakistan movies.
No, you have not.
What?
I have.
What?
There was one in which I'm trying to remember. I think it may have just been called The Band. It may have been called The Band. And it was about a Pakistani army that played in the band that ended up deserted somewhere in a small town. And it was a nice movie.
Manny, have you ever seen somebody's body language become so full of shit where there's
there was no full of shit. I was trying to remember the name.
Right there.
There was no lie there. I was in my head thinking that's a real movie. There was not a single lie said right there.
Manny has 2 coaches for you to research, and you have researched none of them.
The band. What is it called? The band.
He's typing.
Hold on.
This is like when someone says, I sent that email. I know I sent that email, but where's that email at?
And you know it's worse because you can hear him type. He types
Yeah,
so
no,
loud.
I'm looking for the movie.
His fingers weigh a ton each.
I'm trying to remember the name. I seen the movie like 10, 20 years ago. I don't know.
But how does that link you to Pakistani culture?
No, it's the movie. You said the movie. It's the movie. It's the band, and they get stranded, and they end up stuck in a small town. It's a Pakistani band and everything like that.
No, I was just saying that you're trying to tell Manny he needs to learn about your Black culture, but you're not
No,
learning
he
about
needs to
his
watch
two
Black
cultures.
movies. I said hood movies, and I've watched a Pakistani movie. How you like that?
Manny probably hasn't watched a Pakistani movie.
I have seen one. I told you, but you asked for one. You didn't say, Marcus, give me your list of give me your top 5 Pakistan movies of all time. I don't have that. I have one. Okay?
Yeah,
I have
so
one.
in turn, I have watched at least 6 hood movies. So therefore, you need to shut the fuck up. I have 5 on you.
Well, first he had Filipino, but you moved the goalposts. You moved the
I
goalposts.
did not
First you
move
said
the
Filipino
goalposts.
movies. And I said, you name me a Filipino movie, and I'll tell you. And you know what? I'm gonna give you a Filipino movie. I seen
Manny
La
Pacquiao don't
Bamba.
count.
God damn it, I seen La Bamba. Okay, that's starring Lou Diamond Phillips, who is Filipino.
But it's about a Mexican man.
And I watched the probably the best show last year, The Chair Company, which also stars Lou Diamond Phillips, starred a Filipino. I watched Hook with Rufio, who's also Filipino, and I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which has Jose Reyes Jr., who I believe is Filipino.
Let me tell you this right now,
There we
Marcus.
go.
I'll
There
tell
we
you this
go.
right now.
How you
I'm
like
gonna
me throwing
send-
bars on all that?
I'm going to send you this last little bit right here to Donald Trump so you could be his Black representative because you just spin that someplace
I
to
didn't
make it
spin
seem like
anything.
you was
I've
real.
only said facts. I've only said facts of things I've seen and things I've done in Filipino culture. I'm sorry the Philippines don't produce enough movies and that we don't do that out there.
Manny, are you satisfied with his explanation?
I feel someone's been backtracking quite a lot.
Who's backtracking? I've been backtracking one thing.
Yeah, Marcus, so we expect you to be a cricket expert by next week.
Oh, never. I'll bring it up. My biggest
I'm
cricket
sorry,
experience is
cricket is
watching
as boring. Cricket is as boring as baseball.
So let me tell you this. I was thinking he was talking about the bug and not the actual sport. That's how I thought he wanted me to talk about Jiminy Cricket for Pinocchio. I didn't know what you actually meant. But you talk about real cricket?
Wireless.
I know what a crumpet is.
I know what crumpet is.
Yeah, my cricket knowledge comes from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when it first came out. That Raphael and Casey Jones attacked him with a crumpet, and Raphael was like, "What is this? A crumpet or cricket? You don't even understand what cricket is and whatever." And he hit him with it, and that's when I learned what cricket is, and I never watched it. I don't care how many days they play.
5. Sometimes they're even a winner.
J.K. Swift says Lou Diamond Phillips is Filipino. I don't know if that's true or not.
It's 100% true. I found out that the hard way, and then someone before
Wait, what's the hard way? What's the hard way?
Because I was watching La Bamba, and I was like, Richie, and I thought he was Mexican the whole time. And I found out the hard way. It wasn't until I saw him in 24 when I found out he was Filipino.
What hardships did that put you through, though?
No, Eric, it was a bunch of trouble. It was me going, they could do that in Hollywood? They would change someone's race for that? Didn't see it coming.
When have other times have you found out things the hard way?
Look, J.K. Swift been lied to his whole life about this. We have been. We've been hooked. We've been hoodwinked, man. We boozled in Hollywood back in the day. I'm glad we don't do race swapping anymore like that.
You know who's someone's Instagram account randomly appeared on my feed the other day?
Who?
The child actor that played Eric.
What? Which movie? Is this Three Ninjas or is this Hook or is that the same kid? Oh yeah, there he is. Is he still wearing that outfit?
He looks like this now.
Yeah, he looks healthy.
What the hell?
I mean, not healthy, but you know, he lost weight. Eric, here's a question, Eric. Would you ever come with this episode dressed like the kid for Hook, just for fun? More of our Halloween episodes? Come on. You know, he just burned the hell with that look.
He's more dressed like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Well, he just updated the outfit. That's kind of how he dressed. Yeah.
You know what? I'll consider it for Halloween. If Halloween falls on a show episode day.
I'm down. We can do Hook Halloween. Eric, you could be him. Manny could be Wolfio, and I could be.
Why Manny get to be the best person?
He gets to be Filipino.
Oh shit!
And I'm the other black guy.
Oh,
I guess. I don't know. I really don't have a character.
I have fucked myself over.
Why?
Halloween's a Saturday show.
Ooh, boy. Ooh, we gonna have a good old time. Write it down, Eric. I want you to put a reminder in your phone.
No, man, ain't nobody gonna remind me of this. Ain't nobody reminding me of this.
I'm putting a reminder in my phone. Manny, put a reminder in your phone. In October, we're gonna message Eric, and he's going to dress up like the kid for Hook.
This is about you not embracing Manny's Filipino and Pakistani side. This is not about me dressing up like the boy from Hood.
I don't know what I did to the Filipino people. I have expressed that I enjoy their movies and character actors. I've argued well about the Filipino people.
You know what? It's October 31st.
Manny has not argued why he has never seen Menace to Society.
Let me see.
Or Dead Presidents.
See, it's October 31st.
Above the Rim.
By that time, it'll be like July and September. I usually quit around that time, so I'll be okay where I won't have to dress up like Hook because my quitting takes place between July and September every year on the year. So I'll be good.
Yeah, Halloween is October.
Yeah, but this time I might stay with my quitting. Just stay with it. Like, keep it quick. Let be done. Just so I don't have to dress up like.
And then everyone go to Eric Monte Photo or whatever his Instagram is and just call him a bitch every day.
Yeah, I'm putting this reminder in my phone. You dressed up as a kid for Hook for Halloween. And he's dressed up as Rufio.
You better buy the costume. You know where to buy the costumes from.
I will buy the costume, but I'll make sure that shit fit. I don't care how fat you get.
Well, Eric, you know for a fact he ain't buying my costume because my John Cena shirt's behind him, I think.
Wait, you still haven't got your John Cena shirt?
Man, send me the address. I see the shit. It's just been sitting here, okay?
I have Manny's address.
Well, you could have gave it to me months ago. Hold on. I'm creating this reminder right now. Sorry.
Tell me the door number you have. Don't tell me. Don't read out the entire address.
My favorite number 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all addresses are weird though, man.
Exactly. That's why I haven't seen
And then I also realized I'm a filthy individual.
You just now realize that?
No, it just anyway. That is the show. I'm Eric.
A guy that's never gonna dress up as a Peter Pan character.
You dressed up as Rufio,
Manny, because you'll be dressing up as a Hook character, not a Peter Pan character.
That's true. That's true. You know what? I'm just going to be Peter Pan. You know, why not? I'll be Robert Williams. I'm old and crusty by that point.
You know, we could also...
I just be Hook.
From Three Ninjas, we could dress up as the Three Ninjas. Because allegedly I was in that movie too.
Yeah, but you got to dress up as the kid that stole those bikes.
Yeah.
Manny's Tum Tum.
Why Manny got to be Tum Tum? What, you gonna be Coat? You gonna be Coat?
I guess I'm Coat. I don't think I'm a Rocky guy though.
Because you don't love Emily?
Rocky wore green though, and I don't love Emily. Emily. Yeah.
But I just like how you made Manny Tum Tum.
How about this? How about we be the criminals that broke in to try to kill the Three Ninjas?
You just said it with such confidence that Manny was Tum Tum, and I don't know how you get to that.
I don't know. Look at Manny's head.
You know what? Manny's
right
Tum Tum. I don't know why. That's
Manny
like saying we're gonna dress up like Alvin and the Chipmunks, and he's going to be Theodore. That's just making him Theodore for no reason.
Well, I'm Alvin, obviously.
You ain't Alvin.
I'm Alvin. I got an A on my chest right now.
That's called a rash.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're doing a regular show next week because we are not doing a watch along on Saturday Night Main Event because nobody wants to see that show.
Oh, we're not.
No.
Why would you want to watch?
Why, Marcus? Why?
Well, I see nothing wrong with it. What else I got to do that Saturday?
Well, maybe you could do a watch along, Marcus. Then somebody will crash your watch along.
It would be a watch alone then. Fine. It'll be a watch alone.
I'll join you.
However, I got no reason not to do it.
I do have a video that you may want to participate in.
Oh, it's not for your OnlyFans, right?
No. So Pro Wrestling Eve have released a Eve X AEW video for 2 hours. So it's 2 hours of Eve talent versus AEW wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to watch that?
I would.
Oh, and Marcus, you need to also ask Manny about how he's a booker now because he announced that on the live stream that he is a booker.
You booking Manny?
He booked it. He. But we don't have to discuss that because we need to end this show.
So there's a
there we go. We're gonna discuss it anyway.
Her character is the American Gladiator, but I know we from the Eve streams we watched do some early on when she'd be really green, as J-Rod. So she looks alright. She got a good look. She's now doing TJPW in Japan, and she's been doing well. Then I just casually message, you should go to Eve. She replies, who do I contact? And I was like, oh, I didn't know I had this power. Man,
if you have this power, you should do the sharpshooters.
What the fuck they want to go? Why the fuck would anyone want to come on this show and be
First of all, Marcus, I don't think I want to allow any woman to be on the show with you and I. God knows what professionalism you're going to have. You're going to be like Jade Cargil asking, and here are my questions right here.
Like, what kind of person do you think I am? Now, if I was Ryan, maybe. But I am a classy individual, okay?
Marcus, you had in the script of the show that we award for best penis jokes. That's the type of person you are. Just want to point that out.
He made me remove it.
What? That was removed?
Come on, Marcus Wiley.
Consideration.
Come on, Marcus Wiley. Stop being that person.
Get out of here. Come on, Whitlock.
No, now you call me Whitlock. You was calling me Eric A. Smith before.
Oh, yeah.
Now you calling me Whitlock. No, Marcus, Manny's Whitlock. He's bald. He's baldest.
Manny ain't Whitlock. Manny out this conversation. If Manny was anything, he'd Nick Fuentes.
No, no, he's Alex. He's Alex, the guy on Fox. Nick Wright.
Who? Oh.
But Manny ain't got no hair, though. Or he could be Skip. Hey, Skip.
You said
Skip. You said that like you fucking
you had hair. Yeah, you said like you flowing, like you Fabio.
Fucking bitch.
Fucking Black Fabio over here talking about Manny ain't got no hair though, man. Like any of us got hair.
We was only supposed to go 5 more minutes. We was only supposed to go 5 more minutes.
Yeah,
We went
yeah,
way
I
for
told you we could have ended the show. We had a chance to end the show.
Welcome to the Untitled Manny Walker Show.
Yeah.
The overrun.
Anyway, that's not the way Marcus wanted to end the show. He wanted the show to be ended with Carmelo and Leon, but instead, Trick
I
on
was proven
top.
wrong. You know what? Unlike other people on this show, I'm allowed to say when I'm wrong. I say I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Which is all the time. Until next week, stay sharp.